मैं हरि रस में डूब जाऊं, मेरी इंद्रियां शांत हो गई, मन शांत हो गया, ऐसा कभी मेरे जीवन में होगा?
If the mind gets absorbed for 5 minutes deeply in thoughts of God, and the entire life we start crying for God and we're able to see the beautiful form of the Lord, then the senses will be quietened, the mind will be quietened, the taste will not let you fall down your entire life. Even if you're able to see the Lord just in your imagination, just a sentimental vision, and it quietens your mind and senses, then this vision will not let you wander for your entire life. For example, Devrishi Naradaji, his mother used to work for a high-class family as a servant. He was her son. And for 4 months in the period of Chaturmasya, as is going on now, many saints had come to the owner's house for the 4 months, for the Chaturmasya period. He was a child and was engaged in the service. Go serve the saints, because the mother was a servant of the house, and therefore the child was ordered to serve the saints. For 4 months he served the saints. He heard the discussions of God from the mouths of the saints. And he was given the service of washing their pots and dishes. So while washing, he would collect the leftovers from these dishes. He would collect them and then he would partake in it. And therefore he was getting the leftovers of saints. He was serving the saints and he was hearing the nectarian words of the saints. He was impacted so much that in 4 months he could see the entire world as false, an illusion, which is the actual reality. The world is just like a dream and it appears to be true, but in reality it has no substance. In childhood, the potency of serving the saints and hearing the nectarian words and having the leftovers had such an effect that could see the entire world was false. Now even his mother seemed like a burden. He thought, my mother is filled with attachment and will not let me go. But I want to see the Lord in person. In some time, as destiny would have it, the mother was going for some errands and she was bitten by a serpent and she passed away. She left her body. He was very pleased. Everything the Lord does is very auspicious. He left his home and reached a very secluded forest with a beautiful crystal clear pond with a huge banyan tree. He had the sweet water there, took the bath and sat down in meditation. And the beautiful form that he had heard about from the words of the saints, he meditated on that. And then suddenly his mind got focused, and for a few moments he was immersed in the immense beauty of the Lord and he started to cry. He was entering a state of bliss that the form of the Lord disappeared. This is the effect of meditation. Like we said, that even for 5 minutes, if your mind gets focused on the vision of the Lord, even if it's a sentimental vision, and your mind and senses are quietened, then you will not be able to let go for your entire life. That taste will not let go of you. As soon as his vision was disturbed, he became very anxious. This is Naradaji narrating the story of his past life to Ved Vyasji. He started crying out, "Oh Hari," and started crying like a person dying of thirst. He became so anxious. Then a divine sound was heard from the sky. "Oh child, an imperfect yogi is not able to see me in person." A yogi that is not completely renounced cannot see me in person. This glimpse that you saw, it was shown to you by me so that your mind could get attracted to me. Now meditate on this vision and chant my name and practice your entire life to attain me. Maintain your body, and when you leave your body, you will be able to see me in person. And after that, whenever you want to see me, I will appear before you. Naradaji waited for his last moment of life and chanted the holy name constantly. When he passed away, he reincarnated as Devrishi Naradaji, and whenever he would call out Lord Narayan, the Lord would appear before him. Even if this sentimental glimpse of the Lord appears before you once, and your mind and senses are attracted by it, then forever your eyes will be absorbed in that beautiful vision, and your mind will be stolen by Chichor, the stealer of the mind, the Lord. And even if you want, you will not be able to stop talking about the Lord or remembering him or leaving his service. Even if you want to do it yourself, you will not be able to. The gopis are saying, "Oh Bumblebee, you're returning and falling at my feet. Do you want to say something?" Tell me, what do you want to say? Oh, forget it. You will only use sweet words to flatter us like your master. You are both the same. If Krishna is able to live without me, then from today onwards, I will also not talk about him. I will not remember him. As soon as she said this, she started to cry with great anxiety and said, no, 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 I cannot live like this. I cannot live without talking about him. I cannot live without thinking about him. Oh, Bumblebee, he is my life. Remembering him, talking about him is my life. Even if they want, they cannot leave it. This is the effect of seeing the glimpse of the Lord, even a sentimental vision once. This is what we discuss daily. The first verse that we sing by Bodhi Sakhi. She's praying, "O Pyare Ji, by your mercy, by your own strength, steal my mind and my thoughts." And Shripad Prabodhanand Saraswati Ji is saying, these stubborn senses and fickle mind and our mentality is to be a beggar for sense objects. This is not spiritual. This humility is not spiritual. It is for sense objects, for material things. Oh Lord, I am fallen. I am not eligible. But how can I immerse in your nectarian thoughts?
Oh
Hari, when will these obstacles be overcome and my senses may become controlled and my mind become still and I can immerse in your nectarian thoughts?